Good evening, ladies and gentle ladies. I am here, Master M.A.D. We are currently getting ready to Dalada, so yeah. Oh no, that's not what we're doing. Is that just looks like one? Yep, it is just one. Good thing I had a look-see. We need to put two, else it doesn't come out right. Anyways, about to do the coil here. This is the last monster. Here recoiling. The other ones have already been done. 3 down, 1 to go. This be the last one that we're going to be recoiling. Then I'm heading. I'm on while baking this one. I'm going to be doing the 15-inch because that coil is also gone. And then, well, I'm testing out something on the 15th. Because the wire that I've ordered for it is only gonna come tomorrow. They pick it up late this afternoon only. I don't understand why. It is Wednesday today. I basically ordered it on Monday. It's supposed to be picked up on Monday or at least Tuesday. Today is Wednesday. Now I'm going to come pick it up. But anyways, it is what it is. We're not going to now cry over that. We'll still get done before the weekend. If not by Saturday, by Sunday it'll be done. Technically, Sunday is still part of the weekend, so I'm not actually late. And you can say, yeah, tell yourself that. I will, man. I'm going to tell myself that I'm asleep nice like a little baby. Like a little baby. I'm going to sleep. I'm going to do the papa like It's not like I'm lying. Sunday is still part of the weekend. So yeah, we're going to tell part of the weekend. This is the last number 4 of the monsters that we're changing from dual 4s to dual 2s because we're going to be running 1 ohms on the amplifier with the setup, these 412s. So let the game begin. I think I got last ball left here. This guy. I did the other 2 this morning in the live. You guys must it. That live will be up on my YouTube channel along with this one as well. Yesterday's live, under the advisement of Wi-Fi, I will not be having on my YouTube channel due to the politics that was addressed on that live. feel that it's unnecessary to put that one up. But it's in the archive, and I only did one sub, so it's fine. We don't have to stress about it because here we are now. We are where we are, and we do what we do. That's how we roll. I took the mustard to this brown. See how it goes. I don't know if you guys have watched the other 12s as well that I was busy with. The one has a bed um, surround that I'm going to be changing, but I need to unpick the stitches to get the surround off. So once this coil is done and while it's baking, I'll be embarking on that mission. Glue got me in the throat. Woo. Oh, damn it. That's coil one done. Yeah, man. What the hell? Coil one done. Excess glue. Alright. And we will start with coil number 2. As Mr. Sharan. Okay. Doing a little bit of side by side here. Side by side action. Sorry guys, need to sort of shut you on my damn feed. There we go. Yeah, no, Majita. I'm busy with my go. I'm busy. You know, this thing here, he does most his own thing. How does now TikTok does his own thing. The process he goes about doing his things, and then you don't care what you're busy doing. TikTok wants you must do something, or else you just your life. Okay, so you are top. There you go. Right, so we go. Hey man, what the hell? Yeah, that's what they were saying, right? So it threw me out. See, I was just talking about it, and they decided to kick my ass off, man. For what, I wonder? I don't know. And you can vibe and feel the whole shit, but you won't really get a bloody proper answer, eh? I've appealed a few of these decisions that went against me, and never ever won one. Stopped appealing them. It's pointless. Now I just go about my business. If they lock me out or they restrict me with something, I just leave it. I never win the bloody appeals anyways. So what's the use in appealing? And then they give you rewards, but then they limit you on the rewards. You can't use it because other people are currently using it. So then why are you telling me to go live? Or else it's gonna expire. When I wanna use it, bruh, you don't want me to use it. You want me to use it when your platform is dead. That's when I'm also freak my bro. I worked my heart off already earlier in the day. Now you wanna come and say, no, come, bruh. Come on the live. It's 11 o'clock. Everyone's going to sleep. Maybe, somebody will wanna watch what you're doing. If we take you in at someone. I'm moe now and I'm like dos. I did work hard this morning and now it's nighttime. I did earn my rest. Plus I wanna go watch some anime now when I'm clear here. But some of the good shows. I know only one season is out of some of the good shows, but it don't matter. I don't mind watching a good season of something like on the anime. Let's see here. Need to get putar lekker here. Lekker tight mee bro. Je moet naast stijf gaan. Because this is not a top coil. This one here is the final boss. Once we clear with this bra here, we can go him to bake. Then we can start some unpicking at those surround. That's why I did that one earlier. So I could do that while I'm busy baking this. So I had a master plan, man. I had a master plan. mean, the master plan only works when everything falls into place. And this trap is now not wanting to fall into place. I think I never swapped it over when I was there at the bottom. And now I'm paying the price. I need to switch it when it comes to the bottom. And I never. En hier is ek nou sukkel mee in my moer en ek is nog hier onder besig. But the first one I did, I was on top already. Mhm. Yeah, messed up. I should have just went back again while I was there at the bottom. See how hard it was to come up. I should went back down and start over. Make sure it switched over. And I would have been circling like this now. Now I'm here on the top second, it's too late to go back down now. I might as well redo the entire corridor. And that's not happening. I can't do that to my back. Plus, wife is currently at work now. I gotta wait up for her when she gets home. Boys aren't here to open up for her. I'm gonna have to be the one. So I can't even take meds if my back decides to say hello. So we are going slowly but surely We will reach there. We're not in a rush. In the rush for what? Exactly. Just me, man. We take our time. I can feel it switching over on my bloody finger. Why is it doing that? I mean, I started out properly. Why the hell is it going over? It don't make sense. Why to do that? And we ended up here. Oh, go. We're at the top. Yay, call is done. We can go take it now. How's it? And there we have it. All done. Socialoza. Uh, I got to do the baking process. Uh, You're right, then. I'll be with you guys in a few moments. I just need to set those stuff up for baking. Uh, Right, last but not least, we need to connect our power supply to our supply, and there we go. We are ready. We are ready. This process, unfortunately, I cannot show because of the smoking that the coil does when it's baking. Uh, so yeah, let me put this guy down. Put- I need to unpicker. There we go. All right, what's the time? 6:49, 6:53. We can take that coil off baking. All right, so I've got this, and as you can see here, it's not so lacquer, but that's a used one. That's a lot better than this one, who's also used, but like used. So what we are going to do is we are going to open up this guy, and we are going to change him. That's what we're gonna tell with us. So see, it's a lengthiest process. Because this surround will not come off if you do not unpick these stitches. And I think that's why it's stitched in the first place, is to prevent it from snapping and pulling loose. And I will not be stitching it back again. You can't go wrong with 15s, Mr. Noe. Where's the show on Saturday, Noe? One. Oh, I'm sorry to say, alright, so 51 is the time. It wasn't on. I'm sitting here not smelling no glue. I'm wondering what's going on. Meanwhile, the power supply wasn't switched on. But that glue is unmistakable. You have to smell it when you're sitting in this close proximity of it. Yeah, so we're unpicking these. But as you can see, the surround is really gone. And that one, even though it's a used surround, it's a hell of a lot better than this. And for some reason, the wire that I've ordered for the power bases on Monday The damn courier guy decided to only go and collect it today at 3 o'clock. So now they'll send it out tomorrow, and I'll get it probably tomorrow afternoon, also at 3 o'clock. Or maybe I'm lucky and they come in the morning. Either way, tomorrow evening is when I'll do the other subs. I'm not going to stress with them now. It's kind of pointless when I've got other things I can finish off. I want to close up two as well of these. Let's see, 53, 55, 56. I want to close up two of these monsters also one time. Because tomorrow is washing day. And I don't think that if wifey uses her peggies for the washing, that I will have enough peggies for all 6, 7 subs that I gotta close up. Alright, that's the last of the last. That all stitches loose. There we go. Okay. As you can see, vessel is kaput. Now what I did learn last time, when gluing these things on here, it is best to do it while this is inside of the woofer, because then you get the correct placing for where the screws need to come out from. Because if you don't do it there and you just foam in, then the screw placing will be incorrect. Here. There is one small hike here made by a screwdriver. So in order to not get him also damaged, we shall sort this out lekker. So you see when you're doing it for the inside, you put some glue here like a tube. Like a bicycle tube, you don't put much glue on it. And then you leave it to dry a little bit. Let them catch some fillings. Okay, I think that should be good. And then you just plop it in there. Excess glue spitting out here. Alright, because that excess glue will now bond us, mix them together. Because I'm using basically the same design of surround, it helps. Okay, so brow will lie there. And this brow will lie here, like so. But before we go to that step, yes, that's it. That part is also done. But we need to try and pull out as much of this as possible. Okay, now let's get the basket. Put that to inside. Put the basket. Burnt my hand. Depends, Noe. If you resin your box, will it help with a number? That depends, my brah. Because if you resin your box, what you're doing is you're making the volume of the box inside smaller. And if that's what's required for your when you're making the box inside smaller, the frequency of the box will change. And when I say depends, what I mean by that is it depends if when you change the frequency of the box, is it helpful to the setup or not? It's always best to build and do those type of things when building the box, because if you do it afterwards, sometimes it can damage all the work that you've put into it. Okay, we need to put the shimmy shims in there. Shim there. Another shim on this side. That just helps the whole process. Mm-hmm. So now when you put this bra on, you can make sure that the holes line up with the holes. Right. Yeah. So and then we'll place some glue here. And then we'll place some glue here. Okay. So it will go up like that. Alright. Now I need to find my lid that can go on top of that. Or me das cap. Me das cap. There me das cap. Was this dust cap will sit on that? No. Spin it around. I'm looking my mirror for this flipping dust cap. And I need to put there. That's already caught on there. Now we can take this bra out from there, like so. I'm based in Boksburg North in the East Rand. Mm-hmm. Then we turn them around and we glue the back of it. So that it does not freak out. See, now this is going to have to stand overnight at least so that we can dry properly without any interference or movement or anything like that, so that we can dry in place and we know that the glue is set on its own without any interferences, without any issues. We need that to happen because if you interfere with it, then it's not going to sit like a, and it might come loose. And yeah, on the inside, that also catches nicely. Almost at the end. Right. go. That's done there, that's done there. Alright. Okay. I really need my lid because that's not gonna work. Not anyways. We brought and right back in here now. Then maybe we should just flip them over. That's probably a safer way to color us. This one is not working, so we'll put in like that. And we'll just put a little bit of weight on here. Not even much. I need a bottle. I need a there we go. Now we move him that side, and then I think this guy here will be able to, it needs to be in the middle, be able to hold it in place. But from the speaker to hold him in place instead. That's always better to have a speaker in place rather than anything else. Yeah, so ugh. This is a targa comp 12. Okay, something was done here. And we'll basically solder that on there. I've got this flat solder. We'll put a piece on here and let's see what the solder. But now I need to take this wire off. This wire is cooked. Here we go. So the top coil is fine, the bottom one is the one that got snappy dap doodoo. Snappy dap doodoo. Aluminium. This is aluminium. Hold on, let me see here if my time is up. Ooh. Well, look at that. They made me use one. They actually made me use a flare shield. I wear, and then the wife is on my command. Good evening, beautiful. Your daughter is still very much sleeping. I'm going to go check on her. She is shabalaba, shabalaba ding ding. So while she be shabalaba ding ding, I'm basically just finishing up here quickly, opening up all the speakers. I took off the tones around already. Put on the new surround. I coiled the speaker already. I baked it. It's cooling down now. I was gonna close up. This is the targa.com. The targa.com 12-inch. Yeah, man. After a while, she's making doodle baba there. I might as well, make the most of it. Because you know how she is if she has to wake up from there. Daddy, come play with me. Daddy, would you come and play with me? Come play with me with the dollies. You want to have a cup of tea? Can you make me some milkshake, Daddy? You know that story. walla walla, bing bing boom boom. What are you doing, man? What is you doing, eh? Yes, people, because they're recoiling the speaker that died. This was also clipping issue because the pencil wire is gone murtu. And if you see how hectic the pencil wire looks like, stands to reason as to why it is what it is and it looks like what it looks like. So let's call maniertjie here. Let's see how far we get. One we're going down. Then we're going to go one way up again. Okay. Oil complete. Pay attention. Pay attention. Oh, got to pay attention. Before attention for you. There we go. That's the one done. Now we go to the other side. That's one coil done. Now we do the second coil. Yeah, boy. I will be back tomorrow morning on the live, finishing off the woofers. So that tomorrow evening we can do some testing of the woofers. Closing up subs tomorrow, as well as testing subs in the evening. More welcome to join. Probably be about 7 when the test begins, because we don't play full songs. We're not playing the subs to be playing the subs. We're playing the subs to make sure that there's no weird noises and the alignment is 100% and all of that. Sub is moving fine and it's actually moving. That's the final test before we can make the phone call to say, yo, what up? The sub's ready. Come collect it. Yep. I have to end up now because the glue is starting to chow me in the pores. And I don't want to be sitting a whole night and coughing one way. So we need to get done, yeah? Alright. That's that one done there. Yeah, mate. Yeah, we're going to do the next one. In case you guys are wondering, my contact number is on my on my bio, and I am in the trench, Johannesburg. That's where I is. Then I'm going to finish off this little 12-inch toggle combo over here. Going to get slowly, 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 faster, 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 faster. Too fast. And faster, 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 faster. Konsiya, konsiya, paano ka ng skinny? Ang salaig ko, too fast, you did run. Slowly, slowly, here we go. Yako, go to bed. Go. And then we cut it over there. Control. 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 And so, and then we do so, and then we do so, and then start. It's finito. Finito wena. Pinili. Pinili wena. Alright, so that's all yeah. We're gonna have to bake tomorrow because I can't put the fan on. If I put the fan on and you guys can't hear me talking, then I need to put the fan on now because the glue smell is starting to get a little bit strong here in my section. So yeah, that's gonna be me for the evening. Before we go, this guy we're going to have to bake him, but at the same time, I'm not gonna do him now. I'll have to use that other one after I bake it tomorrow. I'll put all of the shims on there. It's already sorted out. So I don't even want to go in. So yeah, here's your gat. So thanks for joining the live. I appreciate it. The live this evening will be on my YouTube channel. Link is in the bio. My WhatsApp number is also in my bio. Recoiling, depending on the size of woofer and the work that needs to be done and what type of woofer it is, because not all the subs, I do not do all subs. Some of the stuff uses cap formers. I can't coil on that because of the wiring. When I bake it, the former expands and gets damaged, so I can't really use any of my equipment on a former, a captain former. It has to be aluminium. So some of the high-end woofers comes with captain formers. So those I can't. Infinity, Serwin Vega, some Pioneers, JL Audio, JBLs, but not all the JBLs, some of the JBLs, Rockford, some Sonys, Hertz, all those high end stuff, Captain Formers. So I stay away from that because it's kind of pointless. Power base 6500 watts. Yeah, that still tells me nothing. It tells me the brand, it tells me the watts, it doesn't tell me the size. I don't coil according to watts, I coil according to size. 10 inch, 12 inch. I'm not familiar with the watts. I don't believe in the watts. All of that is just cuck. To me, it's white noise. I don't listen to it. 10s to recoil 10 inches is 550, from 550. 12s is from 650. 15s is from 850. All depends on what work needs to be done to it. My WhatsApp number is on my bio, so you can WhatsApp me and then we can chat further. I need to get out of this section here because the ventilation, I cannot use the ventilation that I've set up because then nobody can hear me on the live. But I shall be back again tomorrow at about 10 o'clock in the morning, and we shall be continuing with closing up the Stars on Monsters that I've done. And I'm going to recall this Targa CBR tomorrow. So until then, my guys, Flight, Historias 8. Die mad scientist gaan nou gaan pille drink en wag vir vrou.